Welcome to another episode. Sorry I haven't seen you during the week, but it's life, isn't it, sometimes? I've been waiting for the tractor to go, but it hasn't been going, so I do apologise. And now he's starting to rev up and move, so let's see if he moves quickly, and I'll try again. Okay, it's not going, it's still doing work, so let's just plough on, and hopefully it'll get quieter throughout the video. So, yeah, I don't really know what I'm doing today. I came down, I've been playing about with all the YouTube stuff recently. I've been sorting out some merch. I've set up the live stream for Wednesday, so if you haven't seen that, it should come up as a reminder. You can set a reminder. But yeah, Wednesday, 7 o'clock, I'm hopefully going to do a live stream from the unit here. And yeah, answer any questions if you've got any questions. Otherwise, I'll just chit chat for a bit and try and sell you my new merch, which I think's going to be quite special. So we'll figure that out. So I feel like some welding. Let's do some welding, warm ourselves up. Again, don't forget the live stream Wednesday. I might look at the bulkhead. It's been in my head this morning a little bit, thinking in last night. Let's have a look at it. Got hold of her after, thanks for when I was talking about it last time on the last video, a Subaru charge cooler. Nick, I forgot his name, runs Subaru parts, put me in touch with somebody else on a Subaru group. He had a couple, obviously you don't need a couple, only need one. Did it at a reasonable price, so thank you. Hopefully it's getting posted today. So it's a proper Subaru charge cooler, and I think it comes with it. Well, it does come with a pump, assuming that's a Subaru pump as well. So obviously all we have to do is plumb it in and put a radiator in somewhere, but we can figure that out. Not a problem. So yeah, that's good. Any other parts I'm thinking of? Oh yeah, heater pipes as well to run to the back for the radiator. I was looking online. Don't know what pipes I'm going to use, but I did see MGF pipes. You can get them in stainless steel, 80 quid. Not a bad idea to run down the side. Bit of tweaking, bit of silicone hose, so we might think about that. But anyway, yeah, charge cooler sorted, so that gets rid of the intercooler. No need to modify the bonnet. Thinking about lowering the alternator at some point, and I'm going to do something with the intake. But again, we'll worry about that in a bit. I think the next thing we'll do at some point will be lower the wings just so they're in the correct position, even though they're not now, so I'm silly. But anyway, let's see if we can try and join up a bit of the bulkhead and see how we go. Okay, just cleared out some of the sound deadening. Just going to leave the heater in for the moment because I think, well, I might just leave the heater in anyway. I know it's a ray car, but all the pipes are all connected up and everything, so we'll just leave it for the moment. So we've got a slight curved, well, I've got a nice curved edge for the top of the Metro. I left a little bit on there, so we just need to clean it off. It's got a bit of sound in it where the dash screws on. Subaru has a bit of a bow and arrow bow type shape to it, so I think the best bet is we'll clean it up and see if we can make it into 2 or 3 sections, because I think that's at my skill level. So we'll make some cardboard templates and see if we can make sort of 12-inch sections that overlap this and overlap the bottom, and then we'll either we'll plug weld them or stitch weld them. We'll see. Let's make up a template and clean it up. Okay, tractor's still around. I think what we're going to do is cut a piece of metal like that, put a little fold on it. May put a slight curve in it if we can, and then that'll go in there. We'll then plug weld through to the Subaru bulkhead, and then I'm thinking what we'll do is just trim this up so it's flush with this meeting of this Metro bulkhead. And we're just going to seam weld along the top, I think, because it's going to be easy to grind in there. Obviously not seen anyway. Yeah, we'll do that, I think. Or worst case is we'll leave a little bit and we might just fold over the top edge so it's got a bit of a lip underneath it that goes up underneath. Let's get a bit of metal cut. Good old Stella. Sorry about the noise. Let's get on with this quickly. So yeah, folded the edge over, put a slight curve in it. looking quite good. Hopefully we're going to get some plug welds through that. What I'm going to do now is to clear me some spaces. There's an old section of bulkhead, a bit, it's not really the original bulkhead, where the window wipers mounted and all that sort of stuff. We're going to just drill the spot welds out, get rid of that and get rid of the alarm and everything, just to get rid of some space. Tractors. Oh, clear the tractor disappearing into the distance. Anyway, annoying spot welder drill keeps jumping all over the place. I know you can, I don't know, maybe I ain't got the knack, maybe it's a bit blunt. I know you can drill a little hole, pilot hole, which I started to do, but I don't want to sort of drill too far through, so yeah, loads of room up there now, especially once, you know, you could maybe even get rid of this, which I still may do. I can't remember what I've done on the previous ones. But yeah, if I needed to build, mount a Saxo or something else, electric power steering pump up there, shouldn't be a problem, should it? Ooh, yeah. What am I doing now? Okay, we're getting there. Made a little panel. Sure it'll look nicer once it's all welded in. So we're going to try and get some, use the old punch, try and punch some holes along there and along here to then plug weld this onto. So that's the next step. Okie dokie, you can see that. Look at that. That's going to be lovely. A bit of tiger seal along there. It's a proper job, that. Obviously I carefully measured the holes so they're exactly random. Must be lunchtime soon. I've got some leftover not pulled pork, but the beef from Sainsbury's, the stripped beef, the shredded beef, that's it, in a roll, baked roll, so hopefully that'll still be quite nice. I just checked the clock, it's like 20 to 12, it's not lunchtime yet. And I spilt over a can of Pepsi Max as well, so I'm down a can. Bag of crisps, I think. Don't know what sort of test that might pass, but it'll pass. I don't know. Anyway, that's all right. Yeah, maybe we should trim that a little bit more, but it's not. But anyway, I think we went a bit low here when we went through with the reciprocating saw when we cut the top of the car off, which, yeah, hindsight, might take a bit more time next time. Anyway, that's good, that's good. Move on to the next bits now, onto the sides. Oh, my back hurts. Need a ramp. Right? It's starting to get a bit quieter down here now, so that's good. Made another Stella template. Gonna joggle one edge and then overlap it onto the other panel, I hope. That's the plan. I think it all look good with a bit of tiger seal. I don't know if I've got tiger seal down it actually. Go through it quite quickly, surprisingly. Anyway, so just pushing the bulkhead back to match the Metro one to allow the bonnet hinges to still work, because may use them, may not, but it'd be a shame to get rid of them. To be honest, I suspect I'm not going to need them. I bought catches, aero catches, or cheap China aero catches for the bonnet anyway. So I don't know why I'm really fussing. But, you know, you got the option then, haven't you, later on to do something with a hinge, otherwise you have to then make up new hinges and blah, blah, blah. So anyway, let's get this cut out and see how well it fits. Okay, getting the next piece in. Going okay, it'll do, it'll do. Can't really see that. I'm going to stop for a bite for lunch, as I said. Yeah. And yeah, have a ponder, and then we'll get that plug welded in. Yep, lovely, lovely. Oh, I forgot to video it, but I've got the next section in. Put a epoxy prime on it just to cover things up and hide my lovely welding. Bit of tiger seal on that. The penetration, you can tell when I plug weld, you know, I saw the penetration come through from the other side, so it'll do, won't it? It'll do, as my philosophy says. Can't really see too much in there, a bit dark. But yeah, we're getting there. Okay, I made up the other side. I actually used the same Stella template that I used on the other side, so that shows that, you know, we were pretty accurate with the reciprocating saw when we cut the top of the Subaru off, and or the Metro shell's roughly in the same place as well on both sides, which is yeah, obviously expected. So yeah, I'm going to try and weld this in over there. I'll try and do it without moving the car, but yeah, I don't know if I'm going to be able to stretch over there. The back of my legs are going. Oh, well, see some bum crack now. Please turn your eyes away. Tell you what, that's looking like a bit of professional welding, isn't it? Inside, upside down. Mask, no mask. I wasn't looking. I looked away. Well, it's nearly filled in. We've got a couple of holes at the end. And yeah, that's not too bad. Yeah, some of my plug welds aren't brilliant. Penetrated, but just not brilliant. But hey, what are we going to do with the car anyway? God knows. So yeah, time to have a quick beer, have a sit down, contemplate what we're going to do next. It'd be nice if I had some sealant, but I think I've run out of all sealant. So that's a bit of a bugger. Should have ordered some up. I'll have a look around, but because then yeah, I could have put a little bit of silent coat, sound deadening on that, would have hidden it up a treat. It'll look lovely. I could just put silent coat straight over it, but I might as well put some sealant on first before we stop it, just in case there's any water and stuff that gets in it, because obviously rallying you go through puddles. Anyway, have a sit down. Okay, getting near the end of the day. I'm just now thinking about things and procrastinating again. But I'm glad I actually got down and actually did something, so that's good. It's yeah, it's not too bad. I'll have to order up some Tiger Seal. Alfred's had it, but again, 20-minute trip and another £2 more, so I'll order it off eBay, Amazon. Save a couple of quid. We can get something done during the week. So as I said, I was thinking about MGF, or running the pipes at least down inside the seals of the Metro 6R4, not this one, not this Metro. These will stay solid. Although, you know, I could still do it maybe, but anyway, I was going to sort of obviously attach them to the outside. So going into the back's not a problem because you've got massive arches here. Only issue is coming to the front here now. Obviously you could just go bang into the wheel arch. Obviously it's getting quite close to the wheel arch, you know, wheel to wheel arch clearance there, so you might still get away with it. I'll have to measure it. So yeah, I could come up high. That's fine for one of the pipes, because obviously, yeah, it goes to the top of the engine, but I'm guessing the one that goes to the bottom end of the engine needs to sort of try and stay low. No need to try and put a bloody hoop in it high, because otherwise you're just encouraging airlocks, aren't we? So yeah, obviously I could have a quick look underneath, see if you could run them down the tunnel, because obviously a lot of the cars are designed with radiators in the back or engines in the back, sort of, you know, the tunnel's big enough, but obviously this wasn't designed for that. So obviously you've got a big prop shaft and gearbox and exhaust in there, which obviously rear engine cars don't have, so you sort of double whammy. The other option is to run them inside, but I prefer to run them on the outside just to keep it. Just don't want the hot pipes inside really, one heating up the cabin, but also any chance of bursting and all sorts, but I don't know. So I got confirmation the supercharged cooler's been posted, so that's good. I thought, why not? Let's take the alternator off again. So I took the alternator off, taking the big bracket off. I had a bit of 5mm plate laying around. I've just rested that in there for the moment. So I'm pretty sure if I checked previous pictures, that's a lot lower, and that allows the bonnet to come down another inch. I don't think I'm going to need to drop the wings too much, but you know, because an inch at the back is going to be more than an inch at the where the door posts are. But yeah, just get this as low as I can. So yeah, obviously I could switch to a smaller alternator. There's loads out there, even sort of still 40 amps. Little well, you can get proper race ones, but you can also get just normal Daihatsu type ones, you know, off a little Jap car. But yeah, just having a play, because I'm thinking I could also, obviously we could weld onto the metal anyway, but also cut that bracket off. That's where the alternator goes, and then we could use these lugs to drill them out and just bolt through onto the plate as well. Could be an option. And yeah, so that's the only thing now stopping the bonnet coming down any more is the intake, which I think there's enough room to go back a little bit, but I might order up a silicone hose, because again this has got the dump valve sort of blocked off, or because it normally vents back into the inlet, so we could, you know, I'm thinking the silicone hose is going to give me a bit more squeeziness to get a bit more maybe of an oval shape here sort of thing. But I think we'll wait till the charge cooler turns up as well for that. Alright, well again, thanks for dropping by and watching and wasting 10 minutes of your life. It's getting there. I was hoping to do more, but it's one of those days you felt like I was going to do anything. I've had a couple of weeks like that, so hopefully the live stream on Wednesday, I'll be down here somewhere. I'll have to set up, I'll figure it out, I don't know how. Hopefully I can get good reception down here. I'll have to run it off my phone. If there's any problems, I'll nip home. I'm not too far away, but I'm going to test it during the week anyway. So again, live stream Wednesday, 8 PM UK time. I do apologise if it's not good time for overseas viewers and stuff, but if we get good enough response and you guys want it on, I'll do one at a different time. So yeah, I'm off to have burgers. We found little ones, had some extra large burgers. Don't know what that means really, sort of quarter pounders plus a little bit more, I guess. But anyway, gonna have them for tea, so let us know what you're having for tea. It'd be great to know. Yeah, till next time, see you Wednesday hopefully. Please come along and join and say hello, ask me some questions. If you do have any questions beforehand, you know, just in case nobody asks any questions on the chat, please send them to me now. There's an email address, YouTube at 16vmini.co.uk. Leave them in the comments if you have to, but anywhere, pick them anywhere and I'll try and collate some questions together. All right, see you Wednesday.